Hey everybody, welcome back to Crappy Design, brought to you by our beautiful sponsor, the like button. Make sure you check out how well designed it is by clicking it down below the video, and also check out our other sponsor, twitch.tv/CaptainSparkles, and follow for many hours of quality content, live streamed gameplay. I might even be live right now. There is a chance. You just have to go and find out. Anyway, let's start off with number 19. This art on a train table just looks like a disgusting stain. Maybe that's the point though, okay? If all the tables come pre-stained from the factory when they're installed, then it makes it harder to tell when it's actually gross and stained. It's just like, if you buy a used car and it has a bunch of door dings and scuffs on it already, then if somebody else adds a door ding to it, you don't realize or notice, and you're like, I don't have to worry about it too much. If I park close to someone and they open their door into me, I'm not even gonna know. So maybe that was the intent here. This isn't crappy design. This is actually 200 IQ big brain. I'd never have found it without the circles. NASA Ingenuity helicopter lands in new Martian airfield in 5th flight. I don't know, people have short attention spans. This is why it works in YouTube thumbnails. You really gotta highlight the area. Otherwise, if there's not a lot of contrast, once the thumbnail is shrunk down, it's harder to see. You don't know what they're actually referencing to in the thumbnail of the video, and people just be like, I'm not interested in that. There's no contrast. I can't spend an extra second looking at that thumbnail trying to figure out what's in it. If it's not just highlighted with the bold contrasty circle, what am I gonna do? On to the next video. They pointed out what I'm supposed to look at here, so I'm interested now. Actually, even better is if they put the arrow to just some random area of the background that actually doesn't have anything in it, but you think to yourself when you're looking at it, you're like, what are they pointing to? There's gotta be something interesting back here. If I click on this, I'll find out what the arrow is pointing to. And then, oh yeah, dude, my curiosity can't handle this. I gotta learn, I gotta know. And then there'll be nothing about where the arrow is actually pointing to. It's supposed to say heroes, lol. Oops. Maybe not the best place to incorporate the flower stems. It reminds me of the first title episode of my original Minecraft Let's Play, where not this exactly. I didn't have a graphic that went horribly wrong, but the world was supposed to be called A Hero's Journey, possessive, _s, and I did heroes, HEROES, multiple plural heroes. That's why the name of the episode is what it is, because I believe that was just after I had dropped out of school. So I guess I needed to continue that. Oops, well, always room to go back in the future, right? Hey, high school bulldog, meet high school wildcat. Hey, students, our budget isn't very high right now, and we don't have enough to hire a sculptor in order to make our school mascot. So your 3rd grade project, it's gonna be to sculpt out of clay our high school wildcat mascot. It's gonna be an all-year project, and you guys should be really excited. You'll be working outside in the hot heat, and it'll be great. It'll be a great learning experience for all of you. Hey, good way to save money, builds character for those kids. I'm sure they'd be really excited to be building the high school mascot, and then there's a story to tell everybody who comes to the school asking why it looks so questionable. This one was a real brain teaser. Firefighter Kevin needs your help to get through this maze. It's a good thing it's an easy one. Honestly, if it's a firefighter, you want it to be as easy as possible, dude. If you're a firefighter, you want to take the hard route through the burning building to rescue something. There's an easy in and out. Take the easy in and out, all right? There's a bunch of fire in here. I'm not gonna run through that. I'm gonna take the quick way out, bro. Avoid as much fire as I possibly can in this maze. The cat's sitting right there. Why the frick am I gonna run all the way through here? That's just unnecessary and dangerous. This is teaching the kids to think smart or work smart, not hard. Think smart too. You should think smart. I've got a clue. These designers have no idea what they're talking about. Revolver. Is this actually, this is the Clue game? Huh. Okay, well, they're trying to bring Clue up to the modern age. And they gotta keep the terminology the same, but bring the pieces up to the modern age. Also though, aren't you supposed to have the physical things? Did they take photos of the actual metal game pieces that you would have? Or is this, maybe it's, no, maybe the metal game piece is actually there, but these are separate cards. I hope the metal game piece is actually there. They better still have the metal game pieces. They're great. You gotta love having the physical things in the board games. Anyway, it doesn't actually have the part that revolves in an actual revolver, but You just call it gun. Whatever works for you. Nothing revolving in that thing, but that's fine. I called the emergency phone by accident. Oh, you just open up your locker and it goes right into the thing. Hey, it could be worse, right? It could just be the fire alarm. So at least it's not that. Oh boy, wait, that's gonna be like really obnoxious to deal with on a regular basis if that's like your permanent locker at your job or something. Whoever's on the other end of that thing, I don't know if it goes straight to a 911 operator or if there's a dedicated one for this system, but they're like, so, hey, did you open your locker again? Yeah? All right, cool. No, I'm required to answer this, but I figured you just opened the locker. Yeah. One day there's going to be an actual emergency and they're just not going to answer because of the amount of time someone just opened the door into the button. Be playful. The new. Be playful. The zoo. Oh. Yeah, wait. You gotta be consistent. You can't. I feel like most people would realize, but also, yeah, from like a consistency perspective, you should, if you're doing the vertical thing under the horizontal text, you should do the same thing on each side. You shouldn't do like vertical sideways and then vertical, but right side up. It's incorrect. Come on, you should have caught this. Can't decide if this pool is for giant children or miniature St. Bernards. Well, you're wrong about both, actually. It's supposed to be used for Twitch live streams, all right? It's only a matter of time until there are products on Amazon. You know how on Amazon products, like kind of more obscure ones that are just generic, not actual name brands, they're just trying to capture people with the tags and the keywords. They'll have like the longest ever title for their product so that they try to capture all the searches. Guarantee you, for these pools, they're gonna start adding like a Twitch stream in the titles of the pools to try to show up when people are like, all right, it's time to jump on board the new hot tub category. The Twitch is rolled out. All right, let's go. We gotta start off by business expensing one of us a little inflatable pool. Okay, what's the highest rated little toy pool that we can use for our Twitch streams? Let's hit it up. That is a I don't know, very large child or very, I don't know which is to scale it. You don't know. You just have to look at the product dimensions and hope they're accurate. What the fork is going on with this balcony? I mean, at least you've got like a really good reading lamp. You know, set up your chair out there underneath the street light, and you don't need to bring out any additional lights. It doesn't look like they have any lighting built into the floor of the balcony above. So, you know, it's very convenient. It's just, hopefully there's not a bedroom right there next to the balcony and like no blinds, because you're just looking out at the street light that's just illuminated several feet away from your bed. Like, all right, well, this is gonna negatively impact my ability to sleep. Just put up a bunch of cardboard in the window. How, you know, I feel like if someone from the city drove by, they might take issue with this, but yeah. I mean, while you're at it, why didn't you do the balcony down below? All right? If you're gonna avoid half the pole, why do it on the top half? Why not just do it the whole way? I don't understand. If you're gonna commit, just commit. How do you like your windows? Well, man, look, there's all these different options for the window styles. I don't know how to choose. There's so many good ones. You know what, contractor? I'll just take one of each kind of window, just so that way I don't have to really decide and I can get the most out of all of them. Man, all these windows look great. Just, you know, a little bit of sample or variety on the side of my house I think will look great. Give mom the gift of horror. I can't tell if this is a product photo or if this is an actual photo of this woman receiving this blanket as a gift. But, just teeth everywhere. Look at these, just teeth poking out. Just like eyes and teeth. This looks okay over here, but then just teeth. Just Sloth from the Goonies. It's just teeth everywhere all over this thing. Oh God, why? Mom is faking this smile while also inside being like, okay, we need to burn this as quickly as possible. Oh my God, this is terrifying. My high school commissioned a bulldog statue. This is the result. So that was the reference in the other one where it said, we saw your bulldog, now here's the cat. All right, Butler Strong. I'm gonna be honest with you. This, I love how we have a reference to go off of, and that's great. It went from this to this, and I also love how with this perspective, it just looks like the dog is like scoping out this fire hydrant, which isn't a fire hydrant, it's a trash can, but the perspective makes it look like there's a fire hydrant there, and it's like, all right, is this the one? I don't know. Anybody around? I'm not sure. Should I pee on this one? Oh God, there's people watching. There's someone taking a photo. Oh, I was about to pee on it. Don't take a photo as I'm peeing. It's not my most flattering angle. It just looks so shocked. How did you go from this like absolute unit aggressive thing to, I'm really terrified of everything. Oh God. All these other school sports teams, are they gonna beat us up? I'm not confident in our abilities at all. We didn't practice enough, guys. We're ranked really low. This is gonna go really poorly. My oven uses a touch screen, so whenever I open it, steam gets on the touch screen and messes with the settings. Bro, when I was doing the recent baking video that's over on the main channel with Rosanna, her oven has a touch screen, and it was the most complicated thing ever. And it like the display had some lag on it, so you'd be like swiping, but it wouldn't respond until like a tenth of a second later, a couple tenths of a second. So you're like, all right, I'm trying to swipe, and then it would go, and you'd like overshoot the thing, and I'm like, I feel like physical switches on an oven are just the way to go. We don't need touch screens on everything. There's a time and a place, and ovens, I'm not sure if ovens need it. Let's just keep the knobs. The knobs are good. Even my oven, even though it doesn't have a touch screen, like it has so few knobs that it's like kind of confusing. Not everything that's supposed to be like luxury and fancy has to do that, sacrificing usability. I was having a good day until I went to the supermarket. Unalive. There's lots of unaliving going on. It's totally done on purpose though. I don't know. I don't know if it's like a disgruntled employee thought it was funny. I'm just not gonna call this out to management. We'll just package it this way. Or someone at the factory is like, this is kind of funny actually if we just light it up this way, and they'll never know. Like they got their sample package back, but we packaged it differently there. It just said sell, and it was like, they were like, oh, this is cool. It encourages people to buy because we're saying like sell, and they're like, okay, I will buy. But then they were just like, I'll die. I don't know, does that work? Is that good marketing? This door at my parents' building that leads straight into their storage space. Nice. Effective security precautions. Maybe they could just put up like a grate on the bars in front of the thing. I don't know. How do people not, I don't know, think about the part where, you know, if you can access the knob from the other side, it really defeats the purpose of having the lock on it. But, you know, a lot of times criminals are looking for, you know, just a quick thing, and they might not even realize. I feel like there's probably instances playing video games where I've really missed something super obvious. It's a way to get in somewhere, and so I might not notice this. I'd be at that door and I'd be like, oh shoot, there's no way in. Bummer. And then somebody else would be like, you do realize you could just, I'd be like, oh, I didn't notice that. Now I feel really dumb. Toilet seat makes it look like someone didn't quite make it. Wow. That's, whew. That's not the way I was expecting that someone didn't quite make it. I was thinking more of like they just missed when they were peeing. This is, whoo boy. Imagine getting that close. And it just, all you needed to do, body, was wait like half a second more, and you couldn't do that. I can't say I've had a moment like that before, but that would really be terrible to just be that close and yet so far away at the same time. My bedhead isn't bedhead like what I have right now? Maybe like the board? Bedhead has a constantly lit LED built into the light switch that's bright enough to see the entire room with at night. Fun fact, blue light is the most likely to mess with your brain's ability to sleep. That looks like something out of a hotel. Do you live in a hotel? Because I feel like I've never actually seen a bed with USBs and power buttons built into it outside of like it being part of the thing that's mounted on the wall above the bed in a hotel. Yeah, that would be really annoying. That's extremely bright. That's like, you can't even look directly at that thing at night, otherwise you're gonna be blinded. Imagine waking up and then you like open your eyes, you're like, oh God, I can't see anymore. Take like 10 minutes for your pupils to adjust to that thing. You just have a blue sun in your room. I'm sorry, man. You should just take some tape and cover that thing. And the top for the last month. Arial may be simple, but it has one significant flaw. Yeah, I'm wondering, because I use Arial quite a bit, actually. It's a pretty commonly used font. Uppercase I, lowercase l, that is true. That is a problem, and that's not just a problem with Arial. There are many fonts that have that issue. I mean, it is one way that you can get around usernames being taken on various sites. It's also another way that you can screw up having to type in someone's username, and you're like, wait, isn't this their username? I'm definitely not on the right page here. How do I get... Oh, they did a swap. But what if it's a name that has like multiple L's and I's, and you're like, I don't know which one. Which ones did you swap out? Oh my God. This is bad for branding. Good old Captain Sparkies. Yep, you can do it with Arial. There you go. All right. Yeah, I guess it creates opportunities and problems at the same time. Well, that's it for the last month of crappy design. Make sure to like. If you liked, check out our sponsor, the like button, and twitch.tv/CaptainSparkles down below the video as well. Click over here if you want to catch the last crappy design video, down below for the latest American music upload. If you want to listen to some tunes, make sure you're subbed to the channel, hit the bell, and that's it. I'll see you next time.